So I'm just gonna do another mission, I guess. So usually when you finish a mission, I mean, cause oh God, I don't know what button it is. God. KL. Oh, okay, L pulls up. Mission unavailable. What? Private mission sequencer. I don't know if it's gonna do it or not, but that's weird. But my engineer class, because I've done it for I don't know if it's because I've done it for the first time or not, but when you finish an area, like this area is 1 to 5, so when you get to level 5, or I think it's when you get to level 6, you'll get a mission, and it'll always be there whether or not you have a mission already, and it'll be like, you know, go visit this guy, he wants to talk to you, and you'll go over here, because this is the next area, and he'll be like, oh, you know, I need you to go do this, or that'll be end of the mission, but there'll be another job board over there for that level, and you'll do all the stuff in that area. And once you get to level 9, you get a call from some guy and be like, you know, I need the part, I don't know if you remember me from blah blah blah, but I need a part, so I need you to do stuff for me. And then, so progressionally, you'll get into different areas. 16, 17, like, this is like the main area for that. And it was just kind of annoying because, sorry, I'm not doing so much of the game right now. I don't know if it might be boring, but pretty much you'll get a mission and like it'll be like way over here, and then this next, because most missions are in parts, like as you saw, you know, we had to go check if she was at that lake or whatever, and then, you know, she was actually over here. So what happened was, when I was doing the 16, 17 missions, I noticed that I mean, I think these are random, the locations, so it's not like the same thing every time, but I was getting over here, and then they'd be like, oh, you know, you have to go over here, and then, like, these watchtowers, the only thing have, like, glide pads or whatever, so it's kind of annoying. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do another mission.
Ares 3-5, Ratchet here. We're in a bit of a bind here in Copa. A lot of civilians are suffering from aranya bug. Can't the guard medical spare any? Their people come first, and they're not sharing. So in order to treat our people, we're going to need anti-venom as well as build the antidote injectors. I need your help. This will be dangerous, and battle frames were built for danger. Come by my shop.
So this is Ratchet.
You ever forget why we fight? Take a minute and look around you.
So she's like the main person you kind of see in the earlier levels. I've only seen her like 3 times.
Right, so I need toxin samples for the antidote, and titanium casings for building the injector. First, take this toxin extractor.
Cheers,
What's
mate.
this for? It'll extract the toxin samples I need from aranya pods. 2 or 3 samples will be all I need. You'll be going to some aranya nesting grounds first. Don't worry, the healing modules on those battle frames neutralize most toxins before they can cause harm. Just like a second immune system. Yes, battle frames are nice. And if every civilian could afford one, we wouldn't have this bloody problem.
Yeah, so battle frames are pretty important. Like, bandits want to take them. So like most of the time, they're like, oh, you know, there's a guy with a battle frame. Let's go kill him so we can get his battle frame. There was like a main mission here in this area here, and they talk about thumpers. And you get, like, you know, thumper experience.
There.
Oh,
You see
God.
those aranya pods? That's where we'll get the toxin samples.
See, there's a problem with gliding. I usually always dive bomb into the areas with the glider, and then, like, I'm surrounded by enemies. And then, like, I cower back and I lose all of my health, and I'm not really cautious, let's say. When I just like dive into battle, like, another thing is that you see all these objectives. If you activate them all at once, let's say you ignore the enemies, right? You know, I'll just activate all the things and run away. It doesn't happen because if you can see on the right side, I have to kill so many people or enemies or whatever and collect these things. So usually what you want to do is activate whatever, look around, because these things tend to spawn enemies. See, I just opened another one. Now I'm gonna get more people right there. Seems like I have a regenerative thing.
Okay, we have the samples. Those arañas were not happy to see us.
Yeah, these days, there's no such thing as a simple stroll around Coral Forest. Next, I'll need titanium shell casings. We'll be sure to find some in Accord trash heaps. The Accord uses them for their ammunition, and they haven't started recycling them yet.
Great. I just had 3-5's battle frame cleaned this morning.
If you're looking to stay clean and smell pretty, you chose the wrong line of work, 3-5.
So yeah, this was like a main mission for some. You have like a. When you do the squad thumps, you can see here, personal 1 to 2, 250 capacity. If you go and help someone, you usually get like 3 iron. That's not a lot unless you do it yourself. But it's kind of like, while you're doing this is a good way to get experience because you just get a bunch of mobs.
Look at those garbage heaps. There should be a lot of titanium casings in there.
But see, we have like the squad thumper. It says 4 to 5. I didn't really look at that, and I kept doing the squad thumpers. It's good to do it next to a base, like those watchtowers and everything, because then people go and help you. And it's kind of nice, because when you do the squad things, like a lot of times, I mean, if you don't have friends or if you don't have people to squad with right away, then you start doing it. The later stages, like the very last, like 90%. You'll get the chosen, and they'll keep spawning in, and you'll get so many units, and it's just like, at one point, I almost had like lag because it was just like so much stuff, and I have a pretty good computer. I think it was just because like everything was, there's shots fired and everything. So do it next to a base. So if anything, you can recall it. So let's say it's like 80% done, and you know it has like no health left. You want to return it before it, because I assume once it's destroyed, you don't get those resources. I'm not even sure, but I've always recalled it before then. But yeah, so so if the chosen do come and you can't handle them, you can always just recall your stuff and go back to base, and like the people will help you out. Usually there's turrets and stuff. And thanks to Call of Duty, I have like this reflex to instantly hit reload like all the time. I mean, it's oh god. Oh my. I guess what I could do with the afterburner is just attack and then like get away. I don't know if it works backward. So I really hate those ice. I think these are called arnahas. I don't know. Those ice ones just kind of like leave your screen all fuzzed up, and I don't like it. Or green ones. Did I say green? They're like ice ones. I don't know. I guess it's kind of arranged. I don't know, really. Wow.
Just need a few more casings.
It seems like a really unuseful ability. I think people are going to make better use of that than me.
Alright, that looks to be plenty. I should be able to make quite a few injectors with that.
I think the thing
Now,
is,
if you would kindly bring those items back to my shop, I can get started on supplying Copacabana with much-needed antidote.
I think the thing is with this class is it's mostly your weapons and like how strong you're built that it's useful. Whereas my engineer, he's kind of squishy. I mean, I can manage myself because what I normally do is if there's like rocks, I mean it's kind of cheaty because there's some things where you'd like you think, oh, you know, to place a turret, it'd have to be on a flat surface, but sometimes, I don't know if I can show you an example over here. So there's a mission I had with the engineer before. On these things, what happened, I was managed to place my turret on here. It was just like, it would say cannot place, cannot place, cannot place, and then eventually, if you hit a sweet spot, it'll be flat enough, and you can place them. What happens is lower levels, these piranhas or whatever, these little crab things, don't have range, so they end up just trying to attack and climb up, but they can't, so your turret just kills them. Bit cheaty, but what I normally do with engineers, I try to either do that, because the turrets really don't have that much health. They do a bit of damage, but mostly what I do is that I'll place them here, let's say, and all the enemies would be down there, and I'll just keep healing it with the alternate fire, and unless I'm reloading, I can pretty much sustain its health, and then it'll upgrade, and then I can deal tons of damage. And then I'll put the shield down and like revive people, put the shield down and put like the ammo health station thing, and I can heal myself. I really like the engineer class, it's kind of my favorite. I haven't really played any of the other classes, so I don't really know.
Well, those are some excellent samples. And these titanium casings should be perfect for making injectors. I'm liking this series initiative the Accord started. Here's what I owe you for the job. Expect to hear from me in the future. At the very least, the Iranians aren't going anywhere, and we're likely to need more Antidote again.
So I got a new gun. It's actually better than the one I have already. What I just instantly salvage. Cause I see no point, like, because there is a market, but see, like right here, you can sell stuff. I don't really know how to. I haven't really bothered with that because you need research points a lot, and the only way you can really get it is from either building stuff or salvaging material. And I'll show you, this is like the workbench thing. Molecular printer. And you can do different jobs. So research is pretty much most important. I've gone down secondary weapons. I'm not really sure what. I'm guessing green, like blue and purple are like the different rarities. Like you get some more intense guns. And I assume later on, I don't know if you can research just straight down. What it seems like to me is that I have to literally go down and then over. I'm not sure how that really works. I've done that in Tesla rifles because that's the primary of the engineer class. And then, of course, or yeah, the abilities. I haven't done any of battle frame stuff because I don't really know. Like, I guess there's cores and stuff, but I haven't really tried. I really want my abilities and guns. As you can see, like health packs. Like I haven't really done health packs. Because again, I've had my engineer class can place down a thing, so you can research thumpers. So I have a personal thumper too, but I can't build it yet. Because let's say you research really far down the tree. Let's see, thumpers, personal thumper. Ain't able to get this. See level 20, 29. I haven't gotten there and started killing enemies that have that, so even though you researched level whatever, level 20 or whatever, I can't use this because I need parts from that level. And then I don't know. And then it'll say I don't know if you can see it down the very bottom, requirements level 2 or whatever. So there are restrictions, but like if you can research up to your level and manufacture something from there, they're pretty good. You can go back. Refining, you usually always want to refine as much as you can.
Manufacturing start.
Wow, 50 minutes. So you always want to refine as much as possible. 10 iron bars. So, obviously, I have 3k of ore and a little bit of, I don't even know what that is, metal. I wasn't paying attention. So depending on how much what you're refining, whatever, is what you want to do. but you always kind of want to refine, because it's, you know, if you're not researching something, it's kind of what you want to do.